Solomon Ilusoji looks at the prospects of the new minimum wage debate. Last Monday, at the council chambers in Aso Rock, President Muhammadu Buhari inaugurated a 30-member minimum wage committee for Nigerian workers. The committee, which includes cabinet members, state governors, labor leaders, and executives from the private sector, is expected to upwardly review Nigeria's minimum wage from its present monthly rate of N18,900. My hope is that the outcome of the deliberations of the committee would be consensual and generally acceptable, Buhari said during the inauguration. Labor unions have long demanded that the minimum wage be increased, citing inflationary reasons and a contracting economy. At the last International Workers' Day in May, President of the Trade Union Congress, Baboy Bala Kaigama, described the current rate as the lowest in Africa. The Nigeria Labour Congress, too, led by Ayuba Waba, has consistently promised hailstones and lightning if the government does not raise the rate to N56,000. In Nigeria, the history of minimum wage cannot be separated from the history of public service negotiations and increments, a lecturer at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, Chekmud, wrote in a 2013 paper published in the Asian Journal of Empirical Research. It dates back to the colonial era and the setting up of Hunt's Commission in 1934. The first National Minimum Wage Act of 1981 prescribed a minimum wage of N125 per month. This was revised in 1991 to N250 per month, revised again in 2000 to N500 per month, and in 2011 to N18000 per month. On July 1, 2010, the Justice Alpha Belgari Committee submitted a bill on the National Minimum Wage Amendment to the National Assembly. The committee, among other proposals, recommended that the wage be reviewed at least once every 5 years by a statutory tripartite committee that would be appointed from time to time by the President. This bill was passed into law by both chambers of the National Assembly with minor adjustments. On August 16, 2011, the two parties, federal government and labor, signed an agreement which revised the national minimum wage to N18,900. In light of the obvious delay in reviewing the wage, it is also relevant to note that there has not been a uniform application of the minimum wage by the three tiers of government in Nigeria. Each of them has a unique salary structure for its public servants, Nwud said. In Enugu State, the minimum wage for both the state and local governments is N18,500, while the federal government pays exactly a minimum wage of N18,900. Economics of wage increase. We should aim to go above the basic social protection floor for all Nigerian workers based on the ability of each tier of government to pay, Buhari said during the inauguration of the Minimum Wage Committee. This, apparently, was a not-so-subtle remark that suggested caution in raising the minimum wage rate, due to the limits of government revenue.